Hey guys, let's get started. So today I'm going to be using my 8-pound Ubarre. If you don't have a Ubarre, feel free to just grab a hand weight. Anywhere between 3 and 10 pounds will be just fine. And we'll just use it just to add a little extra spice to today's lower body workout here on the reformer. Okay, let's get started. So we are going to begin on your lightest spring available. I have an extra little sticky pad on my platform because we're going to start with some kneeling inner thighs. So go ahead and climb onto your carriage and your platform, one knee on each side. Again, just make sure your knees are padded up in the way that feels good for you. You're going to grab your weight if you're using one and just hold it at your chest. Bring yourself into a little bit of conscious focus here before we start to get moving. Roll your shoulders back, take a nice deep breath in, let it out. Next time you inhale, you're gonna slide that carriage open. Inhale. And on your exhale, nice and slow, starting to slowly drag that carriage in. Good. Inhale, slowly open. Exhale, slowly in. Beautiful. Again, making this nice and slow. We're not trying to speed through this first little series here. This is part of our active warm-up, as well as obviously some targeted inner thigh work. Good. Inhale, letting that carriage slide open. Exhale, maybe begin to squeeze a little bit in on that Ubarre as you hug that carriage in. Beautiful. So if you're holding a weight of any kind, you've just added a little bit of extra for your body to pull in and out. So exhale, just realizing your body has a little bit of extra work to do to pull this extra weight with you. We have 3 more just like this. Hugging in. Last 2. Hugging in. Now, last one, option to take the spring off for this next set. So it's the same exercise. We're going to be adding in some conscious holds and a little bit of small and large range of motion. So see how it feels without the spring on. And if that's something you want to explore, stay with me. If you want to hook that light spring back on, that yellow spring, hook it right back on. Beautiful. So again, really working that slow, controlled action, pressing in on that weight as you hug that carriage closed. We have 4 more just like this. 3 more, really focusing on those hips staying stacked right on top of the knees. Tendency here is to kind of let the butt stick out a little bit as you go out. Really make sure you're bringing yourself all the way up into that tall neutral. That's it. Now last one, we're going to stop about halfway. That's it. And we're going to take a slow, controlled movement here. So open a couple inches, exhale, come in a couple inches. Open a couple inches, exhale, come in a couple inches. I hesitate to say pulse only because we are moving slow. We're using that control to really maximize our time under tension. So the amount of time that our muscles are working. Good. We're looking for almost 100% of this class. Always in that constant work, making these transitions nice and quick and keeping your body in that effort mode. Good. 2 more of these smaller ranges. And then we're going to take an isometric hold. So I want you to hold that carriage open where you feel the work. You're going to press your weight up and pull it down. Push your weight up and pull it down. This is a great time to think about that connection to those ribs, connection to the abdominals. Keep those glutes gently hugging, stabilizing that pelvis. Drawing navel to the spine. Anytime we lift our arms over our head or above our heart, that heart rate has to start to work a little bit harder to pump that blood all the way overhead. So next time you reach those arms up, hold them there, and we're gonna come back into that full range of motion. In, and out. Again, you can ditch any part of this. You can take the weight away. You can bring the arms back down to your chest. You can even hook on your yellow spring again. Good news, we only have 4 more, just like this. We're gonna change it up. 3 more. Hugging it in. Last 2. Last one, we're gonna close up that carriage all the way. Carefully set your weight down. All right, we are gonna take this to a blue spring. Excellent. We're gonna come up to standing, still sideways on the machine. Don't worry, we will do the other side of the inner thighs at the very end. All right, option to bring your weight with you. We're gonna come into a little standing squat. We're gonna bring ourselves down, and I'm gonna push that weight forward as I stand up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Beautiful. Again, any of this can be done without that weight. Beautiful. Finding that nice, healthy crease from your hips. Keeping that carriage stable for now. Good. We're going to take 4 more. And we're going to take this into a single leg squat in a moment. 2 more. Next time you take it down, hold it. The leg that's on the carriage, you're gonna push that guy out. Now from here, you're gonna be rising and lowering on that standing leg. So I'm gonna get a little deeper, pulling my hip back, and I'm gonna rise up, push through my standing leg to come to the top. And again, inhaling, taking it down, and exhale, coming up. For me, I think of this as a single leg squat. You can also think of this as a lunge. For me, it makes a little bit more sense to focus on that same exact action we were just doing with the squat. We're just taking it to a single leg. Good. That leg that's on the carriage is acting kind of like a kickstand. So we're not worrying about how far open we're pushing the carriage. We're not even focusing on how deep necessarily we're going in that standing leg. We're still trying to find those hips reaching back in space, down, and then pushing right back up. 2 more, just like this. Now we're gonna hold it down, bring your weight to your chest, and you're gonna move your carriage leg in and out for your carriage kick. We're gonna take 10. Pushing out for 9. Pushing out for 8. Keep focusing on that weight, staying right over that standing leg. 7, good. Roll the shoulders down and back, keep the breath going. That's it, we got 4 more. 4. We're gonna start spicing this up in 3. Not that it's already not spicy. 2. All right, last one. You're gonna hold that carriage all the way out. Keep everything stable, standing heel. Lift and lower 8. Lift and lower 7. Lift and lower 6. Keep this small. 5, good. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna come back into those standing single leg squats. Next time that heel anchors into your platform, you're gonna get a little deeper, and then you're gonna push that weight forward again. We have 8 of these. We're gonna be stepping down off of the reformer in 6. In 5, keeping it going with that right leg. 4, and press. 3, and press. Good. You're gonna set your weight on the ground in 2. 1 more. Go ahead and step all the way down carefully, gently. Set your weight off to the side. Okay, guys, bring it down onto your back. It's the same spring, still on your glue. We're gonna be taking a little bit of bridge work with the focus still on that right leg. So, double leg to start. Plant your feet onto your platform. Arms anchor down by your sides. Make sure your headrest is down. Push through your feet. Rise your hips up. Good. We're gonna start a single leg march here. So I want you to push your arms down into your mat, floating that leg up and down. That's it again. Really focusing on that support in the standing hip. Use those arms to push down into your carriage. Ribs knit together. Keep your breath going. We have 3 more. 2 more. Now, next time the foot is to the platform, hold it there. Even distribution with your weight. You're gonna push your carriage open. You're gonna pull your carriage in. And at the very end, that leg is gonna lift. Good. Foot comes down, push the carriage open. Pull the carriage in. And at the very end, that foot lifts. There it is. Foot comes down, open the carriage. Exhale, pull it in. Foot lifts. There we go. Keep it up. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull it in. Foot lifts. Beautiful. So at the end, you have that single leg balance. Right here. Good. We have last 2, guys. Pulling it in, feeling that right side work. Use those arms. Really give yourself that stability. Next time you're in, you're gonna cross that left ankle over the right thigh, and you're gonna pull the carriage in 10 times. Small pull 10, small pull 9, small pull 8. Again, you can always put that left foot down if you need to. Keep using those arms more than you think that you need. Keep breathing. We have 3, 2, 1. Set that foot down and relax those hips down. Great. From here, we're gonna make a spring change. We're coming up to a red and a blue. Great. 1 red, 1 blue. Take it back down onto your back. Now we're gonna grab for that strap that's meant for the right foot. So go ahead and send yourself out. Hook your right foot in the strap. And we're gonna do 1 more stabilizing exercise for this right leg. Good. Pull your left leg in. It's just gonna hang out on your tabletop. Connect to your core. Send that right leg out. I want you to think about pushing out from that little crease, right where your hamstring meets your booty, and then resist right back in. Good. Beautiful. Now there's a couple of different ways to intensify this if you're looking to do that. If red and blue doesn't feel like quite enough, go ahead and do 2 red springs, or you can always move your foot from the big loop to the small loop. That's a great way to intensify without having to change your springs. You're already here. Good. In a moment, we're gonna get into another move for the hamstring. So again, giving yourself a moment, really connect to that core. Really focus on letting those hips be totally anchored to your carriage. That's it. We're using our obliques right now. We're using our back muscles right now. We got that single leg in the strap. If you're anything like me, this leg is a little shaky after all the work we've been doing. So just enjoy that we're getting into all those stabilizing muscles, those small muscles. Good. That sometimes lunges and squats don't necessarily target. So the next time we push the leg out long, you're gonna hold a small bend behind that knee, and I want you to take a lift and a lower. So as I lift my leg, I'm gonna keep my knee slightly bent, and I'm gonna pull down or push down from my hamstring. Good. Inhale, lifting it up. Exhale, push into that strap with the back of your leg. Again, keep that knee slightly soft. Try not to let that knee bend and stretch. Really think of this as a hamstring exercise. Good. I hesitate to say a hamstring pull because that makes it sound like an injury. But you are pulling that strap with your hamstring. You're pushing into that strap with the back of that leg. Here we go. We're going to take 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And then lift that leg right back up. Good. Set your left foot down. Take your foot out of the strap and we are going to reverse down the other side. So go ahead and grab your strap meant for your left foot. You're going to push all the way out. Good. Maybe you choose the big loop, maybe you choose a small loop. Find that leg into your tabletop, set your core, set that left back of your leg as your focus and push through that strap and then coming right back in. Good. Now you might find that the left side feels totally different. That's absolutely normal. We are doing these exercises in a little bit of a different order on the second side. We're going to even it out by the end here. We're just, making those transitions nice and quick so you can keep yourself in that work for the entire time. Pushing through that strap, finding back of the leg as your guide to push through that strap. There we go. Nice, we got about 4 more here. Again, check back in with your ribs and your hips, make sure they're staying in the same alignment. Last 2 here. The next time you send your leg forward, hold it. Here we go, keep a soft bend behind that knee, allow the leg to lift, keep your tush down. Think about pushing into that strap with the back of the leg. Sometimes it helps to flex your foot gently so that your calf doesn't start to do too much work here. Again, you're working a lot of stabilizing muscles, so there will be some work in your ankle, around your calf, even through your foot slightly. But just keep focusing on that push down through the back of the leg. Nice job. All right. Pushing through, we're almost there. We've got last 3. We're going to change that blue spring only into, and last one, and rise it right back up. Good. Set the bottom foot down. Gently take that foot out of the strap, and we're going to make that spring change. 1 blue spring. All right, set yourself back down onto your back. Reset your feet. Anchor those abdominals in towards your spine. Send your hips up and hold. We're gonna take that single leg march. So right leg this time is floating up and down. You're finding that isometric hold on your standing leg. So really asking those muscles to hold you stable. Sometimes the isometric is even harder than the move itself. Good. Really creating that strong, strong foundation. Again, whenever things start to get a little bit tough, really keep connecting to your breathing. Find that inhale, exhale. Beautiful. We got 2 more here, holding that carriage. The next time your right foot is on the platform, you'll hold it there. You're gonna take a hamstring curl using both legs. So push that carriage open, keep your feet flat. And as you pull the carriage in, you're gonna lift that right leg. Put it down for your hamstring curl. Pull it in and lift it up. There it is. Both feet help you on the way out. Left leg is your focus on the way in. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull in. Good. We have 3 more, just like this. Again, keep checking in with your arms. Can you push them into the mat even more? Woo. Here's your last one. You're gonna hold it in towards your platform, cross right ankle over left thigh. You're gonna take 10 pulls. It's small. In for 10. In for 9. In for 8. Really keep that foot flat on your platform. Good. Try not to let the ball of the foot come off. Here's 3 more. Feel that left leg working. 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 1. Reset that foot and gently put those hips down. Nice job. All right, we are coming up next. Stay on your blue spring. You have the option to grab a weight for this set of lunges here. So here we go. Step it up onto your machine nice and carefully. 1 foot carriage, 1 foot platform. Weight, if you're using your Ubarre, is upside down and it's close to your chest. Good. You're gonna find your bend and stretch both legs here. Inhale down and exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Here we go. Good, really pushing through both legs here. Getting that action of the standing squat. Option to start to push those arms forward every time you come up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Woo, keep that breathing going. Remembering we're going into that single leg in a moment. So again, enjoy the fact that you have both legs working underneath you. Last 2 here. Next time you take it down, hold it. Now your right leg, your carriage leg is pushing the carriage out. Right leg is now just staying stable like a kickstand. You're gonna get a little deeper into that standing leg. Again, single leg squat here. Pushing through that standing leg to rise right back up. Sending your weight forward if you'd like. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. You're really feeling like you're rising above the work. So my legs are feeling it. However, I'm trying to keep this sense of peace and calm in my mind. I'm aware of all my body parts here. I'm aware of where my weight is sinking into my heel. I'm aware of my hamstring and my seat really pushing me up. I'm aware of my breath. I'm aware of my core. Whew, full body right here. Nicely done. We have one more. You're gonna hold it down. Weight comes to your chest. You're gonna bring the carriage in and press it out with your carriage leg. So coming into your carriage kick, again, another moment to find that isometric hold on your standing leg. These are so tough. So keep breathing. Keep reminding yourself you have got this. You're strong enough. Maybe you sink a little lower. We are gonna come back into full range of motion. We have 8 more. Single leg squats. It's coming up in 2 more carriage kicks. Next time you carriage kick it out, hold it. Get a little deeper in that standing leg before you push right back up for 8. Right back up for 7. We're gonna be coming down into that inner thigh work next. Weight can stay with you or not. Here's 3. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 1. And carefully step it all the way down onto the floor. All right, grand finale, guys. We're finishing just as we started. So you have an option. You can be on your yellow, your light spring, or no springs at all. No springs is gonna give you less support. Light spring is gonna give you more support. Hold that weight to your chest if you choose. Now this is your chance to inhale, open that carriage. Exhale, pull it in, really focusing on that long neutral spine. Good, we've done a lot. Single leg work here. So we're coming back, finding that double leg work, unifying the body, all in one piece here. Hugging in on your weight ever so gently. Feeling the crown of your head reaching right on up towards the sky. Inhaling open. Exhaling, coming back in. Good, gotta love those little shakes. Feels so good. And back on in. That's it, inhale. And exhale. We're gonna be coming in to those small Ranges of motion next. And 2 more. Next time your carriage is open, hold it where you feel the work the most. And you're gonna come in a little bit and out a little bit. In a little bit, out a little bit. My recommendation is, again, keep breathing. See if you can find a little bit of stability in your feet. So maybe you're flexing your feet, maybe you're pointing your feet. Find some kind of anchor, some kind of strong position to find those feet in. Good, building up that strength from the base all the way up through the crown of the head. Next time you hold the carriage open, we are almost there. You're gonna find that isometric hold. You're gonna reach those arms up and you're gonna pull them down. So good, guys. We are close to the end. We have one more move here. Find those arms, reaching on up. Find that length in the body. Again, you can always add on that light spring if you need a little bit of support for the very end. We've got 3 more. We're gonna hold the weight up into, this is it, hold it up to the top. Open and close the carriage for the final time. Feel that heart rate lifting a little bit at the very end here. Blood is having to pump all the way up through those fingertips. Good, bonus points if you're shaking like me. Feel that body quiver. Exhale again, you've got this. You are in control. Feel those abdominals hugging in every time you close that carriage. We have 3 more and we are done. 3. And 2. 1 more time, this is it. Close the carriage, bring yourself down. So good, guys. Nice work, and I'll see you again next time.